What's going on today, guys? This is Joel with Muddy Crooks Off-Road. Today we've got a banger for you. Sorry, Tim. We're gonna be working on the ZJ again, of course. Brandon sent us some more parts. We're gonna be putting in the battery tray today. It's a huge upgrade over stock. My plastic one broke, it was cracked and let my battery bounce around. So he hooked me up with this battery tray. It's a full metal replacement. We're gonna stick that in and I'm gonna show you how to do it. So we got the battery out. Now we're going to take this tray out. So we got a bolt there, a couple bolts over here to the side. We got 2 bolts down here on the bottom. Now, on the bottom of this battery tray, we've got a vacuum canister. So we're going to have to either plug that line there or relocate this battery canister. Okay, so this vacuum canister sits on the bottom of your battery tray like that. There's 2 Phillips head screws that hold it on. This canister is what controls your cruise control and your HVAC stuff. Granted, it'll work without it, but like when you hop in the truck and you want to turn your AC on and turn your heat on and you don't want it to immediately go to defrost, this is why you can change it right when you start the truck. So I'm going to try to retain it. I'm going to figure out a way to retain it and then I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so this is what I decided to do because like I said, I wanted to retain it. It's probably not the most proper thing to do and I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but we used our good friend Gorilla Glue and we just marked around the edges where we thought it was going to lay and we just soaked the whole underneath of it with Gorilla Glue, and I mean it's pretty sturdy. So that'll retain our factory vacuum canister so all the HVAC controls work like they're supposed to. It will help the cruise control work like it's supposed to. And we're gonna have this beautiful battery tray in place of this piece of junk that's cracked and broken. So we're gonna take it, we're gonna plug the hose back in, and then we're gonna set the tray down in. This tray uses factory mounting holes. It doesn't use the side mounting holes. It just uses the bottom 3. Sits down in there. You line up the holes all pretty. And we're going to start throwing some bolts back in. Okay, so we got all our bolts dropped in. We got the 2 over here and your 1 down in there. So we're going to run them down. Nick, do your thing. Give her a tug. I think she's in there. You still got access to get down to your vacuum hose down there. Now we're going to put our battery in. We got the battery set down in here. This is a factory Group 34 battery. It fits in there pretty nice. So we're going to throw our battery cables on. We always do the positive first. Make sure it's down there. Throw the negative first, then you get sparks when you put the positive on there. So you do the positive first, that way you don't get any sparks. Make sure they're all the way seated. Now we're gonna tighten them down. While we're talking about it, Milwaukee makes a really nice fan, and it's really hot in Texas right now. I really need an air-conditioned garage. So, these are the other pieces that Brandon sends you. You get your hold down, you get a couple pretty bolts. So we're just gonna slide this underneath our strap here, and we're going to feed the bolts down in, and we are going to screw them into the speed nuts that are placed on the battery tray from our friend Brandon. I can't see this side. We got that all in there. I'm a OCD freak. I'm gonna wiggle this around a little bit and make sure that it's kind of centered. Then we're just gonna tighten these bolts down, and then we're done. So we got everything tightened down. These bolts don't need to be very tight. This top bracket is definitely stronger than the casting on the battery. So I just ran it down until I couldn't move it anymore, then did like another half turn on it just to make sure they're snug. You don't want to overstress the speed nuts. Most of all, you don't want to crack your $200 battery or whatever it costed you. So this tray will support the factory battery, and it'll support Optimas. So if you're rich and have an Optima battery in your $500 EJ, like I don't, then you can use this tray and it will fit nicely. Nick, you want to show them that it's nice and snug in there? Once again, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you know when we post some videos. Like the video, comment, tell me what you want to see next. I really appreciate you watching. That helps me do this stuff. We got some more videos coming. I've got a bunch of suspension stuff I need to put on the ZJ. I've got 2 or 3 more Mountain Vista Fab parts waiting to make videos for. I've got the steering brace and the frame stiffeners that we're going to weld on and show you how to do that. So make sure you hit that bell. We'll see you guys next time.